Welcome to the Onboard Mindfulness Meditation series. In this particular meditation practice, you'll be learning how to develop a calm, focused attention that supports a sense of well-being and relaxation. So as we begin the practice, first take a moment to find some ease and relaxation in your posture. You might adjust your seat, recline a little. You might loosen your seatbelt, whatever supports you to feel relaxed and comfortable. And once you've found a posture, see if you can orient your body towards stillness. The more stillness of the body we have, the more stillness we'll find in the mind. And then close your eyes or lower your gaze. Turn the gaze of your attention inwards. Take a moment to notice what it's like to be sitting here on this plane mid-flight. How does your body feel? What's your mind like? There are some key things to support a sense of relaxation and well-being. One is to keep the attention in the present moment, of letting go of thoughts and worries about the future. So as we begin the practice, notice if there's any tension that you're holding in your body. See if you can relax your belly, let your shoulders be heavy. Soften any tension in your jaw. Relax your eyes and your facial muscles. So the body's really relaxed, at ease. And now turn your attention to your breath. And notice the quality of your breath. Notice how you're breathing. Can you feel the sensations of your in-breath and your out-breath? Take some moments to take some deeper breaths, just to really feel the full sensations of breathing. Breathing in, feeling a sense of energizing, invigoration. As you breathe out, feel a sense of relaxation and letting go. So take a few breaths to do that. As you pay attention to the breath, shifting from your idea or your image of the breath to the actual experience. What's the sensations as you breathe in? Do you feel the cool, fresh air in your nostrils? Do you feel your chest, shoulders, rib cage expanding and contracting? Do you feel your belly lifting and falling? So staying intimate with those physical sensations, the more we stay present in our bodies in the present moment, the more likely we are to find some ease, some presence. So without controlling or manipulating or changing your breath, let the breath breathe itself. Simply being present to the coming and going, to the rhythm of the breath. And of course, you'll notice many other things as you sit on board. You might notice the quiet rumble of the engines. You might notice people talking, or the crew moving about, or a little turbulence here and there. What's key with mindfulness practice is simply being present to all of that experience without reacting, without judging, without needing it to be different. Simply noticing these things as they are. And then returning to the steady, calming presence of the breath. Let your breath be a refuge, a place to feel that sense of calm and groundedness. It's quite natural in this practice, just like in life, that your mind might be quite busy, thinking, planning, worrying, remembering, anticipating. In the context of the practice, we simply notice when we're thinking, when we're lost in thought, and then we can release those thoughts and come back to the present moment, come back to an awareness of your body, sitting or reclining, to an awareness of your breath, breathing itself. And you may come back from thinking many, many times during a single practice. Quite natural. Breathing in, I know I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I know I'm breathing out. And you may observe a pause between breaths. And if that's so, noticing the stillness in the pause before the next in-breath comes in. You may notice many other things coming and going in the context of this meditation. You might notice feelings and emotions of ease, calm, nervousness, anxiety, joy or peace. And whatever's happening, can you simply observe it with a mindful attention, feeling or noticing where those feelings are felt in the body, not needing to do anything about them, simply to observe them. And then return the attention to the breath as the anchor for your attention. One of the things that interrupts our sense of well-being or peace is our reactivity to things. So notice if you're having any reaction to what's happening around you, to what's happening on the plane, to sounds, to how your body might be feeling, to conversations that are happening. Can you find a quality of acceptance of what's happening? And the more we can find that sense of allowing, the more ease we'll have access to. Coming back again and again to the simplicity of the present moment, of sitting, of breathing, of listening. And as we bring this practice to a close, just taking a moment to notice how you feel. What's the effect of bringing a calm, focused attention into the present moment? What impact does that have on your mind and your body and your heart? And know that you can continue this practice on board the flight, as you leave the plane, and as you go into your life. Please enjoy the rest of your flight and enjoy your practice. Thank you. Welcome to this final mindfulness practice in the onboard meditation series. In this particular practice, we'll be turning our attention to disembarking and preparing for what's to come next. So as we leave a long-haul flight and we get ready for our next steps, it's useful to know where we are and what we're going into. Where mindfulness serves that is it's a way of cultivating self-awareness, so we know what's happening in our experience, and then we can also use that information to prepare more readily for what's to come. So right now, as you take a moment to pause, just notice how you're feeling at the end of this flight. Mindfulness informs our experience, clarifies what's happening. So notice how your body's feeling. Maybe you're feeling tired, or restless, or achy, or refreshed. Notice what your mind's like. Do you have a lot of anticipation, or worry, or excitement? So with that information, we're going to be using that to prepare for what's to come. In this part of the practice, we will take a look at the various situations you may be going into. For some of you, you may be going into meetings, conferences. If that's the case, then take some moments to reflect on your purpose for being there, your intention, your expectations, what you wish to have happen. The more we get clear about our own purpose and vision, the more likely we are to stay in alignment with that. Take a moment to think about who's going to be at the meeting or the conference, what their expectations are. And so you can ready yourself in a way, mentally prepare yourself so there's some sense of clarity and focus as you go into that experience. Some of you may be going home to see relatives or returning home from a long trip. And I often find it helpful to think about those who've helped us while we've been away. People who've taken care of our house or our animals or our gardens, or our colleagues who've taken care of our work while we've been on vacation. And so it's useful to take a moment to appreciate all these different people that support our lives, especially when we travel. So take a moment right now to appreciate the various people that support you while you've been away. Perhaps you're going on vacation, and so to allow yourself to feel some of the excitement or the vision or the possibility of what may come. Take some time to reflect on the various things that you may be going into, and let yourself feel whatever positive feelings might arise out of that. So take a moment to allow yourself to dream, to vision, to feel that sense of possibility and excitement. All the creative possibilities that may come your way. And of course, there's some practical things to take care of prior to all those things happening. And so to be present to that too, to bring a mindful attention to all the various steps that have to happen before you even get to your destination. The leaving the plane, the going through security, perhaps immigration, passport control. And so the more that we can anticipate and prepare ourselves, the more easeful that process can be. And coming back to this fundamental principle of mindfulness, which is the ability to be present to whatever's happening without judgment, allowing a sense of acceptance and ease of what is happening. The more we can access that quality, the easier that transition will be. So noticing however you are, wherever you are, can you be present to that experience in your mind and your body with an allowing, accepting attention. And then coming back to this quality we developed in the earlier meditation of focus, calm, attention, taking some moments to be mindful of your breath, to let go of all those future thoughts, all those ideas of anticipation, and simply be present to what's here in your breath. Be present to any feelings associated with where you're going to, and embracing that with a kind, clear attention. And remembering that you can always return to this simple quality of focused attention to breath in any moment to help you stay grounded and centered as you transition. Thanks for joining me in the practice.